Good afternoon. This is Barbara, the East Coast Dragon Lady, and I'm coming to you today with a special request. I'm just started to play the whale songs, which I'll just let you listen to for a moment. I get chills when I listen to this, and I'm feeling it's going to be pretty emotional. So Kate had asked me a few days ago if I had heard anything about what was happening to the whales on the west coast. Certainly on the east coast we've had a few beached whales last summer, but it seems that there's a problem. So she'd asked me if I knew anything. So I sat with it for the last couple of days. I actually haven't played this. I was playing the dolphins. But I think this is going to be more like a meditation. I know that Merlin is going to be here, or Merlin's going to be guiding this message, as is our galactic connection. I will come back to this. This actually makes me feel sad. I actually like this other one that was actually connecting yourself to the universe frequency of God, and it is I'm going to show you on my phone, if you can see that, but that speaks to me. That says that the dolphins and the whales are returning home, and I pulled some cards as well. Before I actually channel my connection, Harmini. So this is probably going to come across as a meditation, I'm thinking. I will show you the other things that I've been guided to use. I will post a picture as well. I took a picture of, I was guided to Metatron, and the beautiful deck that I talked about the other day, that Amanda Ellis, the Archangel Metatron deck. I've pulled some cards from that. I also pulled cards from Kyle Gray's Raise Your Vibration, just to give me some clarity. And those of you that use Oracle decks know that sometimes it hits you that is exactly what's happening. These were some interesting things as well. Harmini seems to want objects around. So again, I have my dragon. I actually have a candle lit. I have perfume. I actually have 2 sprays that I've used prior to this, which is the Galactic Federation Platinum Ray. These are all from Amanda Ellis. And no surprise, Merlin's Connection and Mentorship Ascended Master Spray. I connect very well with Merlin, but this just will give us some clarity. My ET, which is blue, which is the Andromedan energy, and the Labradorite heart, which I bought a while ago, all of those she wanted. And for some reason, and I will find out eventually, she likes my cornflower earrings. These are real dried cornflowers in earrings, and she likes those, so she wanted those. So let me start with the Kyle Gray cards. So I asked what was happening with the whales and what did we need to know about it. And this gives me goosebumps. It says, I was called here on a mission. So the whales and the dolphins, a lot of us believe, are galactic beings that chose to come to Earth as well and have this experience. And the second card is what I've said, that I have felt all along, is they are coming home to their bodies. So they are returning home. So they've been called here, they've completed their mission, and they're returning home, is how I interpret this card. It does hold a somewhat different meaning. And again, as I said, I also pulled, I pulled several cards from the Metatron deck. But this, of course, it won't be a surprise, but Metatron's dragon, the fire dragon, showed up. He's going to help us with the dragon's strength. And those of you who have been watching me, green has shown up for several weeks now. Green energy. And the last one, which I think is the answering our question, is family, the circle of life. So they've completed their mission, which is the circle of life. They came here, they achieved what they needed to, and they are returning home, and they will become extinct. Sad for us, but for them, this is part of their mission. So that's, in a nutshell, what I got. I do believe that Harmini has a message. She wants me to channel her again today. But I think I will post these cards so that you can see them. Just beautiful clarity. I think we're going to see this. It's not happening straight away, but they are going to become extinct. But don't feel sad for them, because they know that this was what was going to happen. I think what we're doing now, which is sending love and light and Reiki healing, can only help with their ascension. So let's see if so Hamini or Kamini, I realized that I've used both words, and what she tells me is that even though it is spelt with a K, Kamini, the way it is said, or the way she hears it said, it sounds like Harmony. So it sounds like there's an H there. So both are correct. It's the same person. I won't get too hung up on whether it's an H or a K, but that's her name, Kamini. But if we use Hamini, it means the same. So I did, when I was actually doing some meditation this morning, I wrote down on Post-its, whales and dolphins, what's happening. You can't see that. And on the other Post-it, I put time to go home. So let's see, see if Merlin has anything. Usually Merlin has, he's a very strong guide in wisdom and many, many lifetimes. Yeah. If you haven't checked out Amanda Ellis, check her out. She has channeled many people. She's in England. She isn't for everybody. She does have some very strong opinions, but those don't bother me. So, but I do like I've bought some of her sprays. She does colour therapy, and she has this beautiful range of sprays for specific things, and they've just called to me. The few that I've got have called to me. So let's just see. You know what?